The idea of organizing is to make sure that we represent as many workers and provide career-sustaining fields that they can go into. We don't provide jobs. That's one thing that I have to make clear. We do not provide jobs. We create careers, apprenticeship careers. Hi, I'm Caprio. I represent 13,000 members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 353. So when we take on an apprentice or we start an apprentice through a program, they go through what we call learn as you earn. We take them through the steps of safety, we take them through the steps of schooling, we take them through the steps all the way through to licensure. So from the day one of becoming an apprentice, you learn on the job. So when we created programs, for example, we created Pathways program to bring in more women into the trades, and that's important to us. And the process is actually roughly 5 to 6 years, depending on which apprenticeship path you take. But the important part is that once you start the apprenticeship pathway, our success rate is well over 95%. So as long as you commit to our program, you will be successful to licensure and become a licensed electrician. We don't provide jobs. That's one thing that I have to make clear. We do not provide jobs. We create careers, apprenticeship careers. Those are good paying jobs that lead into obviously licensing. And just like most nurses or doctors or lawyers, that license has to mean something. And that license leads to higher wages and obviously benefits and pensions, which are absolutely necessary in today's world. About 20 years ago, I created the Hammerheads program and along with Jay Peterson. And that was a success story in the sense that we were able to take youth at risk and convert them to career apprenticeships in all different trades. So working together with different trades and different unions, we were able to access all of those training centers to provide all of the training necessary for any trade in the construction industry that you would possibly imagine. Along those lines, what was also important to us and what we discovered was that there's a lot of young individuals who are working the construction trades, particularly in the electrical trade, who are not registered. And that has been a huge problem for us because those young individuals will never see licensure. We have lots of contractors out there who unscrupulously just delay their apprenticeship training, or they might delay their registration of apprenticeship contracts. And that should never happen. That is illegal, and we are fighting, and we've got the resolve and hopefully the help of the Ministry of Labor, who's agreed that these are issues. Because if we prevent young people from actually accessing services, benefits, pensions, and good paying jobs, then their future is going to be a very dark and gloomy pathway for them, as opposed to coming to see us, the construction trades, the unionized construction trades, and be on the right path to licensure. That's important to us.